Hey everybody, it's Eric, phenomenalfindsatl.com, and this is a bundle of games and cords we picked up from Ford Brothers auctions. You can see what we got here. First is a Sega Genesis, and then we have a Atari 2600. This is the one that's just all black, none of that wood grain on it. And find some of the cords and stuff in these boxes later for the Genesis and the 2600 with the controllers and all. Got this laser tag zapper here. It's missing some pieces. And this is some vintage camera. I don't think it's worth much. Then you see this Wheel of Fortune Tiger game, and it's got a maybe $15 value. Some other random stuff in there. We move on to the second box, and you see that Home Medics massager. It didn't work, but the rest of this stuff is just in a big ball, so I end up going through it here later and separating it all out. The third box had this NES in it, and we also had the Sega Saturn, and I believe that was all the consoles that were in this box. So we move on to testing here in a second of all these consoles. You can see some more stuff in there. We've got a Power Glove. That was the main reason why I bought this. That Power Glove paid for the entire thing, basically. So got all those controllers, and this is the other stuff that was in that box. So you can see all the consoles that we found in there. Also got all these controllers and adapters for the Nintendo, the zappers, the Power Glove. There was a Marantz 10-disc changer cartridge in there, and then all the other random items that were in that box. So testing out the NES, at first the light just started blinking, but then I got it to stay powered on. We had sound but no video. The Genesis works. And then we moved on to the 2600 Junior. It works, but I'm going to get a video adapter for it. I just used the Genesis to hook it up. So it was working. And then we moved on to the Saturn, which powers on, and it didn't have any AV cables or controllers in that lot. So we did have a disc to test it with, but with no AV cable, I can't really make sure that the video operates. But you can see here that the CD or disc does spin in it, and I've got an AV cable on order for it. And then we moved on to the 2600, but have no cables for it. So that's everything that we picked up in this auction. We paid $130 after taxes and fees on this lot, and we're probably going to be looking at around $500 in total sales, give or take. And so that's not too bad.